As a black man, does it feel when you're in Kenya? Does it feel empowering? Is it empowering?
Yeah, man, you feel so celebrated, man, not tolerated. In the West, they
I've heard so
tolerate
many
you.
people say that. What does that really mean?
It just-
Because we don't get it because we're here.
Yeah. So what happened is that, you know what I mean, it's just like seeing people like you, and there's not this aggression, and you're not, you know, when you get stopped by the police, you know that you're safe. You're not.
My name is Gideon. I'm a realtor here in Kenya. So if you're interested in accommodation, you're coming for your short stays or long stays or mid-term stays, kindly consider me, and you can check out my contacts on the description. Welcome to this conversation, and kindly subscribe. Thanks.
Come to Kenya, family. There's all type of life to live.
Yeah.
So in my little estate, and my estate is actually owned by a local,
Yes.
by a Kikuyu guy.
Yes.
So I am like inspired to see that, you know, because in Jamaica you don't see that. You don't see a common man own something. It's always the slave masters, family, them own everything, and you know what I mean, big multinational companies. So when I come in Kenya, that's another culture shock for me to see a local man like me and you right now, look like me and you own this big estate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am living in it, and when you're in it, you only see black faces.
Yeah.
You know how good that feel?
Yeah.
That's a good feeling. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know, normally if you're in America, in an estate like that, full of white people, and you're like, you know, some of them is racist. It's crazy. So, yeah, family. So that's what I'm saying to you, that, you know what I mean?
Does it make you feel? Let me ask you. That's a very good question. I know it's out of as a black person from Jamaica, because there is in Kenya, you know, we had colonization, so we don't see racism the way you guys.
Yeah, that's all true. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So, as a black man, does it feel when you're in Kenya? Does it feel empowering? Is it empowering?
Yeah, man, you feel so celebrated, man, not tolerated. In the West, they
I've heard so many
you.
people say that. What does that really mean? Because we don't get it because we're here.
Yeah. So what happened is that, you know what I mean, it's just like seeing people like you, and there's not this aggression, and you're not, you know, when you get stopped by the police, you know that you're safe, nothing not gonna happen. Yeah. So you know what I mean, so all these things, you just feel empowered. You feel like you can do anything. You feel like you can do anything, and you know, feel like no systematic whatever they put together will stop you.
I always thought Jamaica is more of a African.
Most people they do some social experiments, and they ask people. Somebody said Jamaica is a part of Africa, like we're you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. So Jamaica is like that because you know what I mean. And even in Jamaica, people sing about Africa so much. It's like we talk about Africa so much. And the impression of a Jamaican know that you're living in Africa, they always feel like you're rich in Jamaica.
Yes.
So if most people in Jamaica see me now as someone that is rich because I'm in Africa. So I'm just saying that is downloaded in the slave DNA, in our DNA, that we were taken from. We were rich people.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. So if most people see me as rich in Jamaica because I'm living in Africa,
I would actually, even as a local here, you kind of, I mean, this place is really high, and you know, this is one of the richest places around the whole area.
No,
right?
I mean,
but you're living the life. Yeah. Let's be honest, you're living the life, right? You're living the life.
So, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So that's the perception of Jamaicans.
Yes.
And that's to show you that it was in the DNA of our ancestors that we were actually rich people back in Africa. So that's why they think that when I'm in Africa, I am rich. Like I'm wealthy and stuff like that. But it's not like I'm just a common man living. All right, family. So yeah, man. So that's it.
But I kind of feel like you here in Kenya, as your life right now, do you think like is this really good? Do you feel like you're at home? Do you feel there's a word I'm looking for. Do you feel empowered? Like, would you want to leave Kenya for anywhere else?
No.
Why and why not?
Yeah, because I just feel at home. When I'm in Kenya, I don't feel like I want to go anywhere else. You know, as a traveler and somebody, you feel like when you're in another country, you feel like you want to go this, you want to go. You know what I mean? I just feel like I want to stay here until I get my passport, and I'll go and vacation and come back.
Oh, like you want to make this your so you're home. So one of the other things that I want to ask, apart from Nairobi, I see you doing tours, but for the expats, what else does Kenya have to offer? Despite, because I think for most people Nairobi is the main place, but what other things, as even a tour guide, What are the other places you could tell people to go there?
Yeah, there's so much. Kenya's like have so much attraction and so much things for you to do, family. When you come, sometimes you want to get the coast. As a Jamaican, that's our place, the tropical. So you have Mombasa, you have Diani, you have Lamu, you have Watamu. You know what I mean? So on that side, you have all of these places. But when you come back to Nairobi, Kenya, now where what I mean, you have the national park, you have Giraffe Center, you have so much places that I don't even know, family.
Yeah.
So what I mean, when you come, you have so much to check out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I love about your family is the fact that you guys are here in Kenya. You bought a car because I feel for most expats they're afraid of driving. They're afraid of driving, and I'm like, if you don't buy a car here, you'll never experience Kenya. So you drive out of the city and explore places. Mount Kenya. I saw you guys in Mount Kenya. I've seen you guys in so many places. Yeah. Talk me more about that. Where else you guys want to go?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of places in Kenya to go, and as I was talking to you about, like, building up something in the village, make it look a bit modern but a little bit villages, and then we have like a place where people can come and do like bike riding, those big bikes and stuff, something like Chaka Cove, guys, in Jamaica, if you're watching from Jamaica. And people can come and they can stay and stuff, so spend like a weekend, a week, and they just what I mean.
I got a place. You have something in Meru. It's just barren land.
That's perfect. You know what I mean? That's perfect, family, because why? The mountain is right there. And if you guys don't know, as a Jamaican, I'm telling you that the Ark of the Covenant is in Kenya. And that's the reason why you find a lot of people is coming to Kenya now, family, because it's the chosen few. And you want to be in that, because Kenyans already there, so them good. But if you outside of Kenya, you might not be good. You know what I mean? So I am here, and I'm just saying that I never planned to be here. I never know that I'm gonna be here. And when something like this happens to you in life, it's for a reason. It's not like you plan it out and say you're gonna be in Kenya. You don't know nothing. When you're in Jamaica, you're just there in Jamaica. And when you go to Trinidad, you're there in Trinidad. But something, God maybe put the worst thing in your life for you to actually make that step. Just like Jonah in the whale belly. You don't want to go somewhere and you're stubborn and put obstacles in your way to make something bad happen to divert you back to where you're supposed to go. So I think that's what happened to me, and I'm here in Kenya, and I feel like this is it.
Guys, you know what? I'll not even add anything else. That was really nice. That was a really good interview. I really enjoyed that. I learned a lot. So you guys look for, actually I didn't know your name is Ramesh, right? Ramesh. If you're an expat, you want to, I'll put his contact. So you want to contact him, ask him what it is about. If you're coming to Kenya and you're looking for accommodation, come on, look for these guys. We're on the ground. There's only one question I forgot. Being scammed. Have you been scammed yet in Kenya?
Man. I've been scammed, man, so many times, family.
Last question. Just tell us your scam story in Kenya. All right. I mean, there's no good story without a scam story. So.
All right, so family. So what happened is that when I first came, I sent money for an apartment in Kenya and all that happened. So I get scammed that. I know what I did now. Actually I have to use an attorney to actually solve that issue. And I get back my money, and that was it. And then while actually break from that, you're gonna have immigration scam again. So I have like $70,000 out there for me that somebody scam me, so them can get this done. Like, you know what I mean? So
did you say $70,000?
No, man, Kenyan shillings.
All right, okay. That's like $500. All right,
$600. So you know what I mean? And then actually, now the restaurant business. I don't know if you guys know about this restaurant that will start.
Yes, so I saw something about it. There's another.
Now is the time to talk about that. You know what I mean?
I could talk about it in another video.
So as you guys know, that was another thing. That is professional Kenyans. So I'm just telling you guys, that's how it is, family. You have to just know what you're doing when you come to Kenya. I say I want you to link up with Jam Tours.
That's a really good reason for you guys to look for people like us when you're coming on. So you don't get scammed on. That's one thing. Get a local guide to show you around until you get your bearings.
Until you know how to angle things, because because it's just to actually adapt and acknowledge what Jam Tours tell you. and just use it. Because what I'm teaching is street knowledge of Kenya.
Yes.
And that's the thing. You don't have the street knowledge, you can easily go there and get grabbed.
Yes.
You don't have the street knowledge how to move in Nairobi. I know when you go to Nairobi, you have to move a certain way.
Yeah.
So if you're not street smart, most time you'll get, you're gonna get robbed. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, the first time in Kenya, you don't know how the people operate. You don't know how they do things. You don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the type of service I offer family. I offer you. You know what I mean? So you feel at home and you stay at home.
Thank you, guys. So this is Gideon this is Eka, where I talk about anything and everything in Kenya. If you got any question, send up, subscribe, and see you next time.
And what I want to do, Gideon, I really want to actually
Do
studio.
Yes.
That studio.
Yes, there's a studio. Yes.
There's a studio I want to set up, and that was on my plan for a very long time. And I'm glad I meet somebody like you.
Yes.
So now we can plan together and set up that studio.
We'll do it. I've seen a lot of Airbnbs. I can show you how to set it up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So we just rent an Airbnb for like maybe rent a studio and then get some, and then you set it up.
You set it up
with chairs and stuff and
stuff.
Our team in Jamaica and stuff.
Yes.
And stuff, and then everybody, all of the experts them who come in, they can come and tell them stories.
Oh yeah. Like I will set it up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We'll set it up.
Yeah,
thank you so much, man.
Yeah, man.
It's recording.
If you are interested in art, I am clearing some space.
Ah.
Oh, really?
Some cool spears.
What I can do is make a video and put it on my YouTube.
Yeah. He is a really good big YouTuber.
I'll put it on YouTube and